Broadcasting from Cincinnati, you're listening to the Ringside Reporter Podcast. All the news from the world of boxing right here.
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
Now, here's your host, Eric Lorda.
Our guest at this time is Andres Bermudez. Andres is an analyst on beIN Sports. beIN Sports is on DirecTV Channel 467. He focuses on boxing, and, hey, that's why he's here today. It's our pleasure to welcome Andres Bermudez. Andres, bienvenidos a Ringside Reporter.
Hey, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? Y bueno, preparado y listo para lo que quieran preguntar. Muchísimas gracias por llamar.
All right. He said he's ready to go. He said he's ready to go, and you just ask him what you want to ask.
Perfect. Chavez Jr. looked like he made weight last night. I know the weigh-in was today. It probably already took place. I don't have the results. Did he make weight today?
Chavez Jr.
Sí.
¿Hizo el peso ahora o no?
Sí, fíjate que era la primera batalla para Chavez Jr. dar el peso. Ya hoy lo dio, marcó 167.8, es decir, 1 libra y 2 por debajo del límite, que eran 169 para esta pelea.
He said Chavez made a weight. He came in at 168. It was the weight for the fight, and he made the weight today.
How did he look at the weigh-in?
¿Cómo se miraba Chavez en el peso?
Mira que se miraba bien. Anteriormente en sus peleas siempre había tenido problemas para marcar su peso, pero en esta oportunidad tiene en su esquina a Ángel Heredia, que es un hombre de mucha experiencia y luce bien.
He said Chavez had been having trouble making the weight, but today he looked good, and he's got a trainer that got him in shape.
Okay. If Chavez Jr. doesn't win this fight, does this pretty much end his career?
Si Chavez Jr. no gana esta pelea, ya va a terminar de boxear, o ¿cómo la ve?
Fíjate que no lo digo yo, lo dijo él mismo, ¿no? Que si él no ganaba la pelea, si le iba mal, él pensaría en esa oportunidad ya de apartarse del boxeo.
He said Chavez thought about it. He said if he loses this fight, he will kind of give up boxing.
Do you think, and you studied Dominic Britsch before, do you think that Dominic Britsch is custom made for Chavez Jr.?
Usted sabe de Dominic Britsch, ¿cómo la ve la pelea con Chavez?
De Dominic Britsch sabemos que es un peleador que ha estado combatiendo en mediano y supermediano, más que todo en Europa. Y lo que también conocemos es que es un peleador que iba a enfrentar al zurdo Ramírez por el título de 178 y no se le dio. Es un buen rival, es un buen peleador.
Dominic Britsch is a good fighter, and he's been fighting overseas, middleweight, and 168 or so, and he said he's a real good fighter.
Do you think that Britsch is going to struggle in this fight, given the fact that he's only fought 2 fights at actually 1 fight at 168? His other was at 163. Do you think Britsch is going to struggle in this fight?
¿Usted piensa que Britsch va
have trouble with Chavez?
¿Usted piensa que va a tener problemas con Chavez?
Sí, fíjate que en esta oportunidad, y te lo digo porque yo lo vi a Chavez Jr. en Culiacán, y creo que viene en la mejor condición física para mí de casi toda su carrera. Va a ser una gran pelea y va a demostrar quién es de verdad Julio César Chavez Jr.
He says Chavez looks real good. He said he's seen him training over there in Culiacán, and he says Chavez has come in the best he's looked so far, and he says Rich is going to have a problem with him.
What does Dominic Britsch have to do to win this fight?
¿Qué tiene que hacer Dominic Britsch para ganar esta pelea a usted?
Yo creo que debería boxear inteligente, ¿no? Y es lo que él ha dicho, que él quiere boxear como boxeó Maravilla Martínez contra Chávez. Mantener la distancia, ser mejor técnicamente, utilizar el jab y mantener sobre todo eso. No presionar tanto porque Chavez Jr. en el in-fight es muy fuerte.
He said you should take it, fight, an intelligent fight, keep his distance and not pressure too much. because Chavez is ready for him.
Can Dominic Britsch actually win this fight?
¿Usted cree que Dominic Britsch puede ganar esta pelea?
No, yo creo que el favorito es Chavez Jr. Por la condición física de la que te hablaba y sobre todo porque es mejor boxeador técnicamente que Dominic Britsch, y para mí el trabajo a los costados va a ser clave para Chavez Jr. para ganar la pelea.
Dominic Britsch won't. He said he doesn't think he'll win this fight because of the Chavez has trained and he looks good and he's ready for it, and he doesn't think that Dominic will win this fight.
In your opinion, how does this fight end?
En tu opinión, ¿cómo crees que va a terminar esta pelea?
Sí creo que va a haber knockout. Va a haber knockout del lado de Chavez Jr. y para mí, luego del séptimo asalto, séptimo, octavo van a ser cruciales. Para mí puede caer por ahí, séptimo o octavo, el knockout.
He says he sees this fight ending as a knockout with Chavez right around the sixth or so, in the rounds.
Wow, okay. All right. Let's switch gears here. I want to talk about Andy Ruiz, and that's a big fight coming up this weekend. What are your thoughts on Andy Ruiz becoming the first Mexican heavyweight champion?
Ahora quiero hablar de Andy Ruiz. ¿Qué piensa usted de Andy Ruiz que gane la pelea y sea el primer mexicano de heavyweight? ¿Qué piensa usted?
Sí, fíjate que tiene un récord invicto Andy Ruiz. Físicamente tal vez no sea el mejor peleador, porque siempre luce como un poquito pasado de peso, pero tiene mucha potencia. Obviamente está enfrentando a un gran rival y en una tierra lejana a la de él.
He said Anthony Ruiz, he's a good fighter and everything, but he always has a little problem with the weight, and he doesn't know how this fight will come out. But he says, he will fight him.
Ruiz is coming in at 255 pounds. He looked very overweight at the weigh-ins. How does he do this weekend?
Ruiz vino a 255 libras. ¿Cómo cree que hace en esta pelea?
Fíjate, pero él siempre, el físico siempre ha sido el mismo. Por eso te decía, cualquier boxeador se puede equivocar con Andy Ruiz porque tal vez no lo vea físicamente bien, pero es veloz y tiene mucha pegada.
He says a lot of times they get confused because Anthony Ruiz comes in overweight, but he's got a punch and he can knock out people. So he will do good.
Does Ruiz have the ability to go some rounds? Does he have the ability to go the distance carrying all that weight?
Anthony Ruiz ¿usted piensa que tiene el poder para acabar todos los rounds en la pelea?
Esa es una buena interrogante. Yo creo que ese es el punto, ¿no? Que tenga la condición física para terminar una pelea de la mejor manera. Ahí está lo que todo el mundo quiere ver. Pero si es por la vía rápida, sí tiene el poder para acabarla, aunque creo que en esta ocasión no parte como siempre partido como el favorito. Es una pelea bien difícil.
He says Anthony Ruiz does have the stamina to go the whole round, the whole distance of the fight, but he said it's a real difficult fight for him, and that's it.
Who do you have winning this fight and why?
¿A quién tienes ganando esta pelea y por qué?
Yo le voy a poner, y te digo, ya es bien personal, porque conozco a Andy Ruiz, yo me voy a quedar con Andy Ruiz. Te digo, es una pelea complicada, pero me voy a quedar con él. Tiene un gran corazón, sé que va preparado, va mentalizado y va buscando el título del mundo. Le voy a poner mi fichita a Andy Ruiz.
He says he knows Andy Ruiz, and he says he's really trained hard for this fight, so he's going with Andy Ruiz. He says he'll probably come out winning.
Very good, man. That's a pick'em fight. Let's talk about some upcoming fights here in the future. We have Leo Santa Cruz versus Carl Frampton in January. Mm-hmm. Do you see a different outcome to that fight?
Esta pelea de Leo Santa Cruz y Carl Frampton en enero, usted ve cómo la ve esta pelea.
Yo veo nuevamente, te digo, no sé por qué yo veo nuevamente a Carl Frampton ganador y sosteniendo su título.
He said that he sees Carl Frampton winning this fight and keeping his title or whatever.
What does Frampton do that slows down Leo Santa Cruz?
¿Qué hace Frampton en esta pelea para que Santa Cruz no tire muchos golpes?
Lo mismo que hizo en la primera pelea, metiéndole presión también. Si Leo Santa Cruz tira golpes, también debe hacer lo mismo que al Frampton, y no ir hacia atrás, sino ir hacia adelante.
So he should do the same thing that he did in the first fight, pressure, keep pressure on, and not go forward too much.
Gotcha. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Miguel Cotto, James Kirkland fight?
Y la pelea con Cotto y Kirkland, ¿cómo la ve usted?
La veo mal, no era el rival para Miguel Cotto. La gente quería ver a Cotto con un mejor peleador en su última pelea del contrato con Rock Nation.
So he sees it bad. He says he doesn't think this would be the fight for Cotto, but he says he should have picked a better opponent with Rock Nation.
Does this fight deserve to be on pay-per-view?
Esta pelea, ¿usted cree que es para poner en pay-per-view?
No lo creo, y es un problema. Ese es el problema principal hoy en día del pay-per-view, que este tipo de peleas dañan el negocio porque la gente no las quiere ver.
He says he says he doesn't think this should be on pay-per-view, and that's the problem with pay-per-view. They're putting a lot of fights on that the people don't want to see.
I would 100% agree with that. How do you think it does buy-wise? How do you think the buy rate does on pay-per-view for this fight?
¿Cómo cree que va a ser esta pelea así en pay-per-view? ¿Va a ganar mucho o no?
En la pelea de Cotto.
Sí, la pelea de Cotto, ¿cómo la ve?
No, esa pelea de Cotto ni siquiera va a llegar a, mucho menos de 100,000 pay-per-view. Te digo que no les va a ir nada bien.
He said, this pay-per-view for Cotto, it ain't going to go good at all. He said less than 100,000 or something.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's a bad matchup for Cotto. Who would you like to see Miguel Cotto fight, or is this the end of the road for him?
¿A quién te gustaría ver a Miguel Cotto pelear?
Sabe que me gustaría ver un combate que se ha sonado mucho. Sé que los equipos hablaron y tiene tiempo que no pelea, y hubiese sido un gran combate contra Juan Manuel Márquez.
Juan Manuel Marquez. He'd like to see Cotto fight him.
Is Marquez able to fight? I mean, I heard last time he had a knee injury and everything like that. Is he able to fight?
Marquez está preparado para pelear, que se había dolido una rodilla o algo.
Sí, él ha estado lesionado y tiene varios ya tiempo apartado del ring, pero según su equipo sí está para hacer un pleito. Y ya supuestamente habían hablado también con el equipo de Cotto. Dicen que Juan Manuel este año va a hacer una pelea más.
He said, Juan Manuel is ready to go. His team has been working with him, and he said this year that he's going to fight one more fight.
Why wasn't Miguel Cotto and Juan Manuel Marquez, why couldn't they put that fight together?
¿Por qué no pudieron hacer la pelea contra Cotto y Marquez?
Mira, según rumores, Juan Manuel Márquez le había pedido hacer, o Cotto había pedido hacer la pelea en 147, y Juan Manuel Márquez dijo que sí, pero que el día de la pelea no subiera mucho de peso Miguel Cotto porque es más grande que él.
They just had when they was going to fight, he said that they were arguing about the weight, not to get too much weight on him, so that's probably why it didn't go off.
I want to talk about Canelo Alvarez here for a minute here. Canelo Alvarez is due to fight early next year. Have you heard of any potential names for opponents?
Canelo Álvarez va a pelear este próximo año. ¿Usted no ha oído a quién o con quién va a pelear?
Bueno, yo creo que todo el mundo, la pelea que quiere ver de Canelo es contra Golovkin. Ojalá se dé en 2017. Igual Julio César Chavez Jr. dijo que si le gana Dominic Britsch, quiere enfrentar al Canelo en un catchweight de 164 libras.
He said Canelo And he said,
all the people want to see the fight Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin, but I don't know if Golden Boy won this fight for maybe May. But right now, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. say, if I win to Dominic Britsch, I want to fight with Canelo in a catchweight of 164.
Do you think that's a realistic fight that comes off? I mean, do you think that fight actually comes off?
¿Cómo piensa usted que esta pelea la va a hacer o no?
¿Cuál? ¿La de Golovkin or Junior?
Chavez Jr.
The Chavez Jr. contra Canelo.
This is business, the boxing. And if you're thinking about the fight Canelo versus Junior, it's the biggest fight maybe in many years for Mexican people. It's a good business. But I don't know. I need to see Junior on Saturday, and possibly it's good.
Do you think Chavez Jr. can make 164?
¿Usted piensa que Chavez Jr. hace el peso de 164?
Well, Ángel Heredia, Guru Heredia, that was the physical prepared to Juan Manuel Marquez when Marquez knocked out to Pacquiao, and now he's working with Junior. Say that no problem, 164. Today, make 167. The fight tomorrow is 169. Almost 2 libras down. Wow. I think so that it's possible. Yeah, 164.
That's interesting. He must have really trained for this fight then, because I know he always comes in heavy, whether it's 168 or whatever. He's always coming in heavy for fights. So this is definitely a very interesting thing. For everybody out there, you can watch Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Dominic Britsch tomorrow on beIN Sports on Channel 467 on DirecTV this Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Andres, do you have anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
Andres, ¿no tienes que anunciar algo antes de que nos vamos?
Yeah, that the people see Junior this Saturday. He's a comeback, and I think that it's really good to go back for Junior and maybe Canelo for the next year.
Very good, man. Very good. You can catch Andres Bermudez on beIN Sports or follow him on Twitter at Andres_Bermudez. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to tune in Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on RingsideReporter.com to catch our live show. Thanks for listening today.
Thanks for listening to the Ringside Reporter podcast. Check us out on the web at www.ringsidereporter.com, on Twitter at Ringside73, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Ringside73. Subscribe to us on iTunes.